The recent economic success of China, according to a new study published in the journal Democracy and Development, presents serious dangers to democratic forms of government across the world. According to the Economist Intelligence Unit, EAU, which publishes an annual democracy index, just little more than half of the world's population lives under a democratic form of governance. The subject of today's YouNik video will be how China's communist agenda poses a danger to democratic nations, such as Australia and United States. Researchers discovered that the negative impact of the coronavirus pandemic on democracy and freedom had continued for the second year in a row, according to the findings of their study. As of the end of 2020, democratic countries accounted for 49.4% of the world's population. By 2025, that figure had fallen to 45.7% of the world's population. In a recent survey, Norway was voted the world's most democratic country, while Australia was ranked 9th on the list of the world's most democratic nations. According to the United Nations Development Programme, Afghanistan is ranked dead last in the world out of 165 different countries and 2 territories. Myanmar, North Korea, and the United Arab Emirates, as well as the Democratic Republic of the Congo, were among the nations with poor democratic histories, according to the report. In spite of the fact that China is rapidly becoming a worldwide power, the country is only listed as 148th on the list of authoritarian nations, despite its growing significance. According to the findings of the study, China's economic and diplomatic influence is increasing, posing a substantial threat to democratic institutions throughout the world. It is offered some of the research's results, including the notion that China's extraordinary economic performance over the last 3 decades explains why this political challenge is so serious around the world. As a result of the COVID-19 outbreak, it seems that Chinese authorities have gained more confidence in their claims about the claimed superiority of their system over that of the Western world. When opposed to Chinese authorities, who are adopting an increasingly strong posture against the sickness, a number of liberal nations have taken a more cautious approach to the outbreak. According to the Chinese government, the country's tough attitude during the COVID-19 controversy was a validation of the country's original position. The Chinese governance system outperforms the United States governance system, when compared to the governance systems of other nations. Only time will be able to provide answers to all of these concerns, but in the meanwhile, we'd love to hear your opinions on this video, and if you're not already a member, we encourage you to consider becoming one.